In 2004, Hatsune Miku was released as part of music-generating programs branded as Vocaloids. Vocaloids are the visual, Japanese idol-styled algorithmic programs that generate text-to-speech style vocals for songs based off certain parameters determined by which Vocaloid you choose to sing that song. Hatsune Miku was not the first of these Vocaloids, debuting as part of the second generation, but she swiftly became, and still is, the most popular by a wide margin. The personification of a music-generating algorithm would set the stage for what would become the virtual idol, and in turn, the virtual YouTuber. Forward to 2016 and the debut of Kazuna AI, the digital landscape has changed. YouTube firmly sits on top of the internet throne, and Amazon and Google look poised to rule over our inevitable dystopian future with an iron fist, albeit one covered up by bottles filled with their employees' pee. Technology has advanced. Most importantly for us, face tracking, 3D modeling, and motion capture have become easier, more efficient, and viable for long periods of time. This is where the virtual YouTuber Kazune AI was, while not the only virtual YouTuber of the time, something about their personality, model, and rigging would resonate with audiences to great effect after she debuted. She established the basic form of what virtual YouTubers are that is still in place to this day. She also proved an important point about the relationship between the virtual YouTuber and their audience. When the company behind Kazune AI tried to rotate Kazuna through two other performers, these new Kazune AIs were largely rejected by the audience of the original. The hope was that the audience would either not notice or be accepting of any differences. They were wrong in the grossest miscalculation possible. This set an important precedent for the future of virtual YouTubers. The more aggressive parts of idol culture found a way to transfer to the virtual space, and virtual YouTubers proved to not just be a puppet that could be controlled by anyone. VTubers are a combination of their established character, performance, and technology coming together to create a cohesive whole. Audiences resonate with this whole, which can be a positive or a negative, but it is a factor that must be considered when navigating the medium. Jumping forward again to when Cover Corporation, an entertainment/idol company, has established their own branches of virtual YouTubers known as HoloLive. Kiryu Koko and Akai Hado, two of the most prominent members of the group and some of the more popular with Western audience members, would unknowingly become the center of attention in the battle for Taiwanese independence. What seemed at the time to be a harmless question posed by a viewer inquiring about the statistical breakdown of their viewership would have long-lasting, far-reaching consequences for both of them. In separating Taiwan from China and the breakdown of a viewer nationality, they incurred the wrath of Chinese nationalists, who responded with their usual disproportionate retribution. Cover and their talent would receive threats to their lives, both in the virtual and physical space, and the situation was not made better by Cover attempting to appease Chinese nationalists by suspending Koko and Hado, with those supporting Taiwanese independence seeing this as a cowardly act, and Chinese Communist Party supporters condemning the punishments as not severe enough. Threats on Koko and Hado's lives are still being made to this day by irate Chinese nationalists, despite their harassment requiring them to circumvent the laws of their allegedly superior government. Luckily, Koko and Hado had by this point cultivated a separate Western audience, and this audience, when exposed to censorship of their favorite content creators, would respond with support, financially or otherwise. Ultimately, this audience would serve Cover very well when they made a move to create a primarily English-speaking branch of HoloLive. In September of 2020, HoloLive English debuted to huge fanfare, taking the world of virtual YouTubers by storm. All of HoloLive English would prove able to cultivate large numbers of subscribers in record time, but for our purposes, Gura will be who I focus on. Gura has had a meteoric rise in his levels of success, breaking records of subscribers and channel revenue in record time. Not only that, but she, from the start, was a staunch supporter of her senpais, Akai Hado and Kiryu Koko. This, combined with her level of success, has completely subdued any notion of power over virtual YouTubers that Chinese nationalists would claim to possess. VTubers are the most interesting personality development in recent memory, and at the time of a global pandemic have served as a constant source of entertainment and optimism for me. I hope this short video has given you some context and understanding of this phenomenon, and a whole new range of content creators to seek out and enjoy. Thanks for watching, and remember to stay safe and stay healthy.